Yes, welcome back. Now, many times, a lot of us, they hear about when Igbo go say they know they marry Yoruba, or Yoruba go say, no, Hausa, no way, I know they marry him, and different intertribal decisions in terms of marriage and relationship. But today, we want to talk about interreligious decisions. What do you think about two different religions coming together to say they won't marry or they're not fit to marry because they belong to these two different places? Or even the same religion, but different denominations, they argue, say, no, you be Catholic, me, I be Protestant, so the two of us no go fit work. Now, to discuss this one with us, we get two comedians in the building. So, you know, so you go laugh, Beletier on top this matter. We got SLK, a.k.a. Boda Wasiu in the building. And we get SACO, yes, SACO, the senior advocate of comedy for Inside Wazobia, Nigeria. Welcome to the Talk Talk studio.
Thank you.
Comedians with swag, because really, if you see SWACO shoe, you go understand.
SACO, you need to raise your leg. I know they do this often, but you need to raise your leg. And because say na me tell you, they're not gonna say you they proud. Yeah.
There are some blame things on it.
Hello, can you see that? Look at that.
I don't like that. I never pay for a finisher. I pay instrumental. So.
That's a big lie.
Because all the stone no complete. Oh. Now when I bring the money food, they will go make a complete.
I think it should say you are really swagged up.
I tell you.
For you to even get shoes, where stone never even complete.
When you complete, they'll come put this.
Already. Want to be like you when we are growing.
Father, you are made.
Yeah, mother, you are made. Yes.
Okay,
good
so
to have
welcome.
you guys in the house anyway.
Thank you so much.
But first of all, make I know on our opinion about inter-religion relationship. SLK, you go feel my person where they will not believe in your own faith.
Can I ask you a question? Can I return the question to you?
No, answer first, then you return now.
It depends. No, can't.
Why?
Personally.
But why?
No, it's not. You see, morally, it's okay for you. It's encouraged to interreligious marriage is encouraged morally.
Really?
But the truth is that no, morally, yeah, moral justification. We're all one. I know. But then the truth is, personal decisions to come into play. I said that personally, not morally. Of course, morally, I would like. If
you would decide to do that.
Yeah, but for a personal decision. For reasons best known to me.
No, you will tell us that reason, because sometimes I don't understand why people say they can't.
Because we hear your reason with you,
Joy. The thing is with faith, with issues that have to do with faith, there might be, you want to do less of drama as much as possible with your marriage. So I don't want a situation where we now start having issues with the beliefs of my children.
Give us real life example.
Like for example, sometimes this thing happens sometimes. I'm Christian, you're Muslim, we come together, you get birth, you now have kids. You now, there's sometimes in your subconscious, you want your child to follow you to church. She wants, so you now start rotating it, Friday you go to this thing, you just confuse the child. I'm just trying to, less of drama is best. Can I ask you a question?
All right, ask me.
Can you marry a Shango worshipper?
I'm not fit.
But it's
not possible. No, it's not possible. But let me know, SACO, your own point of view.
SLK don't basically, if I SLK to talk as if you don't even marry, say if I say get,
I never marry.
No.
Disclaimer.
Serious disclaimer.
No.
Are you searching?
I'm saying yes.
Okay. SLK has been single for 5 years.
Now, so Grand Commander single for 10 years, but you don't marry. Nobody know when you even marry. But we'll go come back to that. We go come back to that.
But sincerely, if person one day you want to achieve a lot, I need to agree together. And it has to do with the moral, waiting when I don't learn, person when go church, person when go mosque. It's quite different. Yes, they say all of us not the same, but it's quite different. What do they do? They're different. We feed day and now pray. But for a Muslim, they have to go through the normal process. So everybody did different. And like you don't talk before, you have to be able to, be on the same, the same page. Because Friday, you did this place. So when they say, what exactly are you? You say a Muslim, Christian. So you need Chrislam. You need to be able to, agree more on a day together. Yes, love is important, but above all, yes, especially before I marry, the thing what they do now. But now when I enter the marriage, now I understand. So, okay, it's a different ball game.
What if, because I actually get a friend where him a Muslim, but he marry a girl will be Christian.
Yes.
And they stop the girl from going to camp. If she want to go camp, may she go.
Yes.
And the girl they stop her from going to the mosque.
Yes.
Now they don't bump Pekin.
Yes.
And the Pekin get both Muslim and Christian name.
Yes.
And they don't decide, say, come, the Pekin go they attend the mosque until they're grown enough to decide which church to go. You go do that kind of thing.
Like you've
Well,
already conditioned
yeah.
the mind of the child.
Well-
Now. If he starts going to mosque from the, you now say that when he's old, of course he will
When
stick to
it's
mosque.
No,
No,
I
some they
understand.
come out.
I understand
Some
the
they come
point.
out, but
I understand the point where they come from when you talk. Say you don't want the children to get confused because I
Drama.
get a friend too where they
Yeah.
confused for a very long time. This semester she be Muslim, next semester she be Christian,
Christian.
the next
Just
semester she be
rotate.
Muslim. She just
Yes.
she
Yes.
get confused. But now, thankfully, she don't find her balance.
Okay.
But I also know of a couple where done there about 25 years, Muslim and Christian, and then they married together without any wahala.
Yes, no.
The children don't get any
problem.
confusion.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
True.
I know a lot of I know a lot of governors when we say they are Muslim, their wife not Christian, and everybody relate well. Yeah, you know, up till Friday, I still see one of the governor's wife. For when we say she still a pray, she still organized. So it did different. Everybody get grace, help. So at the same time, you need to know your strength and your weaknesses.
So
Okay,
let's
but
say- okay.
sorry, Uwe.
No, go
now
on.
we don't establish the Christian and Muslim thing,
Yes.
but now we they get another issue in dominations of even the same faith.
Yes.
Now you go hear people for Christianity, for example, then go tell you say, okay, you be Catholic,
Yes.
me I be Sele worshipper.
Yes.
I know if you go Catholic church, when I pray, and I go just they do and then they go end. I like church where I be say when I go, then go say, oh yeah, patewa food is, and with the, you understand, and that one too can be problem
It
in
happen.
picking a spouse.
It happen, whatever.
Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. It's faith-based. It has to do with things, matters of faith. When you're talking about matters of faith, this is what I believe. Most times, when it comes to marriage, when I go one make on a date in on
Yes.
one, like he said, on one page.
On one page.
You want most of the time, you want you and your spouse to be on the same page, especially with as regards things like faith, because now so when I go, most people, now, in Africa we're very spiritual. No matter the religion, we're very spiritual. So we want to apply the same principles for our stuff. So now why me I dey feel say personally, even when it comes to the way Christianity is, sometimes we have different denominations sometimes have different doctrines. Do you understand? That is what comes into play. It's not like it's wrong and it's not like it's right. It just has to do with, it's relative. It depends on what your personal goals are.
But this particular rules or lay down procedures to actually destroy goods relationships.
Yes.
Because they feel, say, oh, if I marry this person, wahala go dey. I don't know of person where he was so in love with this girl, one of my friends, so in love with her, but just because he doctor that say, come, when we get married, you change to Jehovah Witness.
Yes.
She thought that she not want to be.
Yes.
And that was it.
That was it, yeah. Yeah, that's that. And most times, some parents also, they influence the thing.
Yes.
Before they come on, they don't put them for their year. No marry this person.
Very true.
This person no be Catholic. This person no be this. But at the long run, the pikin go school, join another fellowship where we say the person dey. And then the pikin don't they understand some things also. They connect already. But the parent go say, no, you must not marry this person because not before her, because he must do one for our place. So we will come talk. And because they give them, like some of them are elder, say how can you allow your pikin go marry from another I want to talk to another tribe. This one will be tribal issue now, but now.
Because almost the same thing.
Now almost the same.
Tribe, oh, not marry Benin people. Oh, we witches and they fly for night.
Yes.
Don't marry Yoruba, they're dirty. Don't marry this one.
Don't marry
You know,
that.
it's very funny considering when you bring in the parents, because now my mother of blessed memories, she be the talk that year say, if you marry Igbo man, if I don't die, I go wake up. Not marry Igbo man.
Maybe you
Igbo
should.
people, they use their wife, they do another thing.
What?
But
Maybe
it's
you should
funny
marry
now because now Igbo man I define.
I'm telling you, see, right
Igbo
from
man
time when I
You
see one
define?
Igbo man now
You define.
once.
Take it now.
Yes, I don't even know
Thank
Igbo
you.
you define.
Don't
Receive.
fall down now when you get up.
But you don't tell me say that. You not tell me say that Igbo
Everything
man
I want
you
to
define.
tell you, waiting happen.
Oh wait, no, let's take
I
it
think you
away.
really love your mom though. You want her to wake.
She didn't miss her mama.
They miss
so
her
she
mama,
went
so
over
just
with
marry,
her.
yes.
She
Fit
give her
where she
call.
try.
Where your mama come from?
Delta,
Where for Delta?
Ebu.
Ebu. Ebu. Okay.
She wants to
Ebu. Yeah, Ebu.
No, I don't want Ebu.
Oh,
No.
but now let's take it to another angle.
Yes.
You be Christian.
Yeah,
We are all Christians
Yes,
here.
yes.
You fit date person where not they go church, but believe there is a God there, but not they go church.
Well, that question now, he ain't go ask because I don't marry. I don't marry
Now,
because
based on assumption, you go assume. So say you never marry, and you define why.
well, because the kind of job where they do, I start from church.
Yeah.
And so there is no way when we say in a month, I know we'll get one or two things to do for church. And whoever I want date or whoever I dey marry. Once in a while, follow me go. So you don't get any excuse. That's me personally. I have to be frank with you. That's me personally. If I dey go, even if I go anchor program, I dey allow, just sit down, just see the thing what I do. So sometimes if you call me and I say I dey busy, you understand. So I know fit, because you know if you sit down for hours, we won't go church, you say you believe, or make we see the belief now.
I don't.
But at the same time, make we both see what you do. So it's important. It's important.
Okay, please.
Okay, I'm going to answer this from the personal perspective.
Yeah.
Marriage, I understand that marriage now, two different people, we get two different backgrounds, two different characters, really come together. But there are some things that you cannot negotiate. You get some things, not be everything. For example, she feel neat, me, I not too neat. We feel still work. She feel like to the commot. Me, I like to the day indoors. We still feel work. But when it comes to things like faith, there's some things that are not negotiable. You just have to be on the same page. For me, because now the thing way, I don't know, those things are very dear to my heart.
Really?
That kind
So
of.
you go, even though say you love the person, you really, really love this person, just because she know they go church, you go leave her for another person where they go church.
No, going to church. Sorry.
No,
going to church does not. I don't want to equate that. You just saying going to church, but going to church is part of it.
Yes.
Let's just put it like that.
Okay. You want us?
But it's quite deceptive, because some people, they even go church and you know
Exactly.
you don't even see the difference between person in their house. They even watch them online. What if they watch them online? Because now online church don't they? Because now you go church now, you say, well, let's welcome the online church. Online. So it's quite different actually. So well,
maybe she's xenophilia.
Okay, but maybe weigh am now 50-50.
Yes, please.
Now, on what level you go say you want base starting a relationship, starting a marriage, na love or religion?
Let's hear from you.
No, let's hear
My
Let's hear from you. Let's hear
Yeah.
from you. That's okay, because for 5 years you have been single.
Yes.
So let's
We need
know
to know
what
whether
they
you
make
don't
you date
already.
single still.
Yes.
Well, love.
Okay.
Love is a very important call. But the truth is,
wait. You don't already choose love. So
Love
let me
is-
say, if you love the girl,
everything is not love.
You
Do you
overlook
understand?
every other thing.
No, that's the thing. Love is not enough.
Oh, it's not enough.
Love is ideal. Love is the core, but love is not enough.
So what is enough?
Nothing is enough. It's a compilation of or
Of
combination
waiting.
of different things,
Like
different components.
Love, communication, faith.
even faith.
For me,
faith dey inside.
for me,
So really, should we put faith in there?
For me.
What matters to me is love. Yes, I love the person, but also communication is important to me.
Okay.
Because trust me, any marriage when don't last so far, communication is important.
relative.
Two things. You see that the person decide to communicate, or he decide to just blank say this person, they mess up, but I don't want to look the things.
Before we
when they
continue
do.
to list out every other thing,
Yes.
explain this communication to me. What I want to ask you now, because recently I did a conversation with someone, and they tell me, say communication now, when you want to go somewhere, you go talk, say, yes, I'm going there. When you want to do something, talk, say, yes, I'm going there. And that's not really the communication we
yes,
talk
yes,
about. Tell
yes.
us, as you are married, from a married perspective.
Yeah. Sincerely, me, I just feel that communication has to do with, agreeing. Like you they talk, you they understand. Sometimes we don't even need to talk. It don't get to a level where we say, me and my wife don't even need to talk, and we don't understand some things. There's a level where we say, una not go even pray for some things, and you get it. When we say, una don't talk, and you just say, we want to get this house. And because when I say, yes, we should get it, it don't happen. Communication also has to do with, okay, you did this place. Oh, my wife right now knows, say, I did this place.
Okay.
I don't tell her my routine. Okay, I did this place, I did this place. But at the same time, if I don't go through what I tell her, for in mind, she agrees, say, oh, I know, I did. Communication has a lot to do, trust me. It has a lot. Now, like, it's a lot. I know if you explain and finish, because you have to be able to, be in the thing to...
God will help us. We that were still single, God will give us the grace
No,
to
you
understand.
release your single this week. Yeah.
So we don't
so-
list love, communication.
faith.
US, okay. Faith. Should we really put faith there?
This
Or
thing
faith
is, that's why I said it's
50-50?
relative.
50-50.
See,
50-50.
sweetheart, what if I love a stripper? Like she's my G, we're good. But I can't really marry a stripper, to
Why
be
you
honest.
not fit
But
marry
why
stripper?
can't you
Because
marry-
even for
yeah.
the Bible, what's the name of that woman where that man will marry prostitutes? And now God tell him to actually marry him.
It different.
You don't understand.
It different. It different.
God never tell her make it marry her.
He dey hear.
Now because it
I
God
didn't
never
hear,
told.
Are you
no.
listening?
But how I go feel if my wife, I dey go work, she go come, yeah, me say they go.
No, she was stop on my
point,
you now.
No, I didn't say former. I can marry a former stripper. Why can't I marry a former
Okay,
anything? I
but
can marry a former prostitute. Why not?
someone
Everything
doing
is
it.
former. Former does not really matter. but then,
Mama, look at your face just now.
but then, right,
Oh my
right.
goodness.
What matters is now and the future. So, I mean, I can't marry someone that is not willing
easier to
give
say.
up.
I
her
tell
stripping.
you.
It's
True.
easier to say.
No jokes.
Even
I know
former.
these things. I know these things.
Okay, you
I
can
know
really
these
do
things.
former.
Because old habits die hard.
Because let me just, I always like using my own experience and people where they're around me. I get one particular person now, they don't get married for 10 years. He actually married a girl, she was a stripper before they get married. But till today, he not trust her. If he travel, he's always saying, please can you go to the house and check her? I need to know that she's home. He not trust her. So that is still there one way or the other.
No, but what I was talking about is the stripping, like present continuous stripping. No, I can't marry someone that's stripping.
Well,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
make I draw
No
question
disrespect,
from-
in case you're
Make I draw
listening to
question
me.
from listening you talk.
Yes,
Now we they
please.
deviate a little bit from our topic. But you feel, say, in a relationship, starting a relationship or getting married, you need to tell your partner every single thing about your past.
No.
It's advisable.
It's my best.
Is that, you know why it's advisable?
So no surprises.
Exactly.
Even body count.
No, I don't know about body count, but
Yeah, you know why? You know why?
Seriously?
You know why? You don't want to be. You don't want your spouse to find out by accident.
Find out what? I've been
But
with
marriage now for
20
better,
people.
for worse. So if you find out, we
should I
handle
really
it.
say it.
If you can, it's best to say. And it's advisable. I personally tell people. I have a friend, the guy that discovered, he met the guy that, you know.
You're not
No,
communicating.
Communication is 80%.
Yes.
You need to. It's
It's
about-
very
He has
effective
body
if you don't
counted.
understand.
He has assisted in the body count of his
Okay.
wife
Yes,
in
yes.
the past.
Okay.
They were not friends before, but they just became. People meet people every day.
Hello.
The guy now has to. How do you now? You now obviously introduce the guy to your spouse. Meanwhile, they've met before.
Yes.
So it will be somehow. You understand?
Okay.
It's best for you to tell your husband that okay, this thing has happened, so that he doesn't find out about it's foolishness.
What if?
please, I beg,
Because
please.
I know that you
Please.
understand your point. Now, what if your spouse, now person maybe say she don't get a very wild past, or he don't get a very wild past, and then no fee count?
You don't count. You don't need to count. All you don't need to do, okay, I don't do some kind of bad thing before. I don't do some kind of bad thing before.
Okay.
We say, okay, thank God.
You
say
can
God
tell
don't
him the
do bad.
highlights. You don't
I
have to tell him the
you
full
don't-
man.
You don't need to start, okay.
So no
I don't-
numbers.
No,
I like
go do-
this.
I go do
No,
numbers.
I tell you like
numbers,
the
though. If you can,
highlight.
it's
That's
better.
the
Let
highlight.
him
So
know
you don't say,
everything.
Out of that highlight, why I mentioned that time.
This now one.
This one where you just
This one an headliner. But I don't want, you know.
Oh, this one, I didn't remember it because it wasn't really all that
You don't
good.
really can.
It was rush.
When they came now, when you got tell me in details, we're flying to Abuja one day and something happened.
No.
I thought we went to the cinema.
No, you don't tell us, okay, this,
So
oh,
much.
okay, this is, so waiting for, waiting. How come you don't tell me, you know, so I tell you, so I don't do. So, but now to that headline, and now this song, headline.
Okay, but chill.
What about from the
We dey
girl
laugh.
side?
We dey
What
laugh.
about from the girl side? Should she actually tell the man, the body council? What
Well-
if some of the people she don't be with, now one of the man friends?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
now we dey
saying.
talk
Don't be
so
everybody
now.
to-
fit.
you-
Don't be
The girl from
everybody
the
fit.
girl side.
Now the girl side we dey talk.
But it's just
so.
better. Make I just. It's just better you do
It's
it like
better.
Because me, I not gonna lie to you. When I marry my wife, or before I marry her, I tell her some things. I say, I don't do in the past. I don't basically, you know, because I have to, you know, in the past, though, you know, I don't say, okay, waiting. Okay. And you know, women, you know, if you tell them anything, make them not forget. They go remember. So Jesus. So it's better. It's safer.
But that's you taking it from the
That's
woman.
me.
If she tell you the same thing, you go take her.
Yeah, why not? I go take her.
Why
I take
not,
her.
no?
She tell me, you know, tell me something before I marry him now. Why? I take him now and I went ahead now. And counseling is important
Me,
also.
I like to know. I'm not going to judge you, but I want to know.
It ain't
Because-
easy
because
to
I want
say.
to know-
I'm
I'm
telling
not
you.
No, let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the
I'm not
truth.
perfect
Let me
myself.
tell you the truth. Nobody's perfect. I'm telling you the truth. I want to know. I don't care if you've been a stripper. Just let me know. Do you understand? Don't let me find out by
Yeah, say
accident.
you like
When
strippers.
someone
But
is a
you don't need
Because
to
you're
start
stripping-
asking. Well, I don't know. You don't need to start asking. You don't need to. Well, I don't know how you say they communicate. You don't need to say, okay, before we go on with the wedding date.
is there anything I would like to know?
You get one form when we want feel. I beg. I need the details. I need you to also study my own details. I beg. We never actually tell people about dates, but we need to know How far about your ovaries?
Ah!
What's your current status of your ovaries? you see, don't catch me on that words. I know what your story, but nothing. It's just better. It's just better that you tell the person.
Even Nigerian film teaches us that.
I don't say we don't actually deviate a little bit,
Yes,
but just to say this second one,
yes.
I know a particular girl where the guy where they ask her out, they talk, say, before we date, tell me if you've actually come on abortion.
Yes.
How many abortions you actually do before? It's what I was irritated. Excuse me.
Why?
That's too extreme.
It's extremely the comedian.
You go like to know. You go like to. You go like to know that.
I would like to know. I just want to know. I don't want to meet the doctor that did it for you and tell me, and the guy will not be looking at me. I would be. It's disrespectful to me.
It's just better.
From the doctors, you know, I know someone that guys have done the babe, but he's babe, but he doesn't know. It will be somehow.
Right
I'm going to hold you on that.
Right now, the person is watching.
I need to hold you on that because I know say if I leave you go want to know many more things where even you not supposed to know. We still got SLK and SACO the comedian in the building. When we come back, now time for us to meet them up close
And personal.
No go anywhere.
All right, welcome back. Yes, we still get SLK in the house and SACO, comedians of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 9W. Now, time for us to meet them up close and personal. Starting with SACO, let's see.
SACO.
SACO.
Yes,
How they call
SACO.
it SACO?
No, it's okay. That's the parent test. The past says SACO.
Okay, SACO. Let's see SACO's video, please. This particular thing don't happen to me. Time to time. If you don't know, just say I don't know it.
How will you cry?
Because the person don't make me waka.
Yeah.
Oh, you waka.
Hey,
yeah.
And the place does stay close.
It just
I want to just say, my sister, just call another person. Not say the person say, where you they go far?
I not be only Nigerians they do am.
They answer there.
Abroad, Oyibo, now then get sense. I go carry you go around.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sako, tell us about the comedy industry so far, because maybe not me personally, I just feel say comedians, not they actually make money well. I feel they make their money from being MC of occasions, let's say weddings, corporate events. Are they right?
Well, I will tell you sincerely, I've started comedy for like a while now. 2005 when I go to University of Ilorin. But when 2008, I would say I become, when I met mentors, Wayne helped me, because you need mentors to know the secret of the business. Because a lot of people, they do comedy and they're still broke. And that's the part when, you need to know that there's a business side of comedy. And I didn't make money for comedy. I didn't make money for corporate events. Because what I did was, okay, a lot of people, they do comedy. At the same time, you need to also work on yourself. You need to, go to presentation, do presentation skills, and one way or the other. So money, they come in gradually because of family. When they watch, actually, I need to let them know, say, money, they come. But say, they go and they pay salary. So, because, my auntie, if they watch now, auntie, if they watch now, say, comedy, sincerely, money, they comedy.
But when you weigh, because behind the scene, they talk about something where I don't actually discover myself. A lot of comedians for Inside Wobudo Nigeria, when there's like an event, they do one because of friendship basis. Let's say me, I'm a comedian now, I want to do an event. Because you're not my friend, now I can't do one free. I just feel say they're very hard to make money in that way if you're always doing it free for your friends where they do events.
Well, that one I like give back on relationship based, But when me, as a comedian, I have to be frank with you. If I tell you, sir, they come, and one event come, my sister, I'll go do the event too. And when I do the event finish, I'll come say, okay, man, I quickly rush, go. Because the reality, we say, I don't want to call my friend, God forbid, tomorrow and say, my friend, I better know borrow me money. Yes, I need to stand in for you, but at the same time, if I feel support, there are other comedians there. I need to quickly do my event. Yes, but at the same time, it's an issue because if, as a comedian, you invite me to come your show, where I get issue, we say, you invite me to come your show, you don't pay me, you don't even give me any drink. At the same time, you carry my performance, you put them online.
Making money for
it. It's not being fair.
Now, we're not even the professional. Now, just like you talk, assuming this colleague of yours call you, pay you, and then you get another job where you're supposed to pay you higher. What thing you go do?
Well, depending on the time. You know how a comedian will look and say, okay, which time your comedy show they be? And it's a comedy show sometimes when they tell you, say they go start so time, they feel reach like midnight. If you reach like, but at the same time, timing different, differ. Depending on, say, okay, if they say make I can't do comedy, when they don't pay me, or my friend invites me, and then somebody can say, you want make I can't do comedy. Now timing, one time, I go ask, Because you cannot just say, oh, no. The only problem, you say, okay, if the event is outside Lagos, now that one you calculate. But if your friend sincerely say, I won't make you day, now what I get be this, you have to respect that friend. Because friendship is also important.
So make we see SLK in action. But that was you. Let me see him. Now, SLK, this concept of yours, now it a trend online everywhere. People they talk about, but that was you. How you take birth the idea of but that was you?
Well, I can't really call it serendipity because my first mistake, but that was you was not intended to be in the car, was not intended to be wordplays. It just grew into that. First of all, it was just the character, a philanthropist, old, irresponsible guy. Then I just thought of it. I like to play with words, even in my stand-ups. I like to turn words around. I like words. So, okay, you know what? Let me just infuse this. Then I did one call. I think it was the second episode. I did it in the car. I saw that it's cost-effective. I can just sit in the car, record my stuff myself, and that's how I went. And add my puns, word plays.
Yeah.
And it worked.
All right, now let's talk about the financial side of doing skits like this on social media. Do you make money from it?
Future wife, yes.
Enough to actually start a family.
Yes.
Future wife.
Yes.
Yes.
Explain.
Okay. Yeah, you know, just like every other thing, when I got into comedy, by God's grace, it wasn't because I wanted to, I was looking for a way to make money. Just something I love to do, and I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to put my passion on display, and so comedy plays that role. So when I do skits, when I started doing skits, even on YouTube, on my BBM, then I did voice notes. I just used to do skits just to entertain people, just to make people happy. Then so starting out was just to make people happy, but then I started getting offers for sponsored posts. I mean, and I've done a couple of sponsored posts, and they paid quite well.
Okay, so you get the money, most of your money from sponsored posts.
From social media, but although there's indirect way of making money from social media, in the fact that, in the sense that Badawasu is trending, people want to see Badawasu, people want to see me. I've become a little bit more popular than I was before. So my stand, what's that word? It has a domino effect on my stand-up.
But how does dual personality work? Because you are SLK and also you are Badawasu.
It's alter ego now.
Now, if person
just my character.
for events say, okay, I want SLK and I want Badawasu, now double pay with that.
No, they just want SLK. SLK is the one that will anchor your event. SLK is the one that will do stand-up comedy.
Or you can
SLK.
invite Badawasu in between the stand-up.
Man, you pay well for you to bring
Now,
Badawasu out of the car. Out of the car.
Double pay with that. Okay, but because of your love for porn, word play, you they go into music anytime soon?
I wish I knew how to sing, go. But rap, some people have been saying rap now. I don't know it. I can't close my... See, I'm a creative, so I can't say no to any opportunity. So if, like, Vector was... The first time Vector saw me, he was saying that you can rap. I know if Vector says you should rap, maybe you should start rapping.
So you don't start...
I used to be a rapper back in school then. I used to rap gifts.
Okay, whoever give us health
Now, before I
tips.
give you, just tell us, do you have any upcoming events?
Yes, I do. I have the Spirit of SACO concert on the 8th of October.
Oh, nice.
The family-friendly concert that I started in 2015 about being ethical, doing clean jokes. You can actually do clean jokes.
Oh, that's
and,
nice.
You know, it's very, very important. People want to carry their family to a comedy show, and they are not scared of all the comedians on stage. So that's what I'm doing, bringing in all the clean acts
Really
in the
nice.
comedy industry.
You're going to need to follow them on social media for you to find out where you go share the time and the date.
Yes.
Anything coming from Badawasu recently? Soon? Sorry.
Well, but our shoe skits are going to be running as usual. Then I'm also working on doing a major skit. There's one of my skits that airs on TV, The Kiss.
Nice.
So I want to do another type of major skit like that. Then I also want to do my web series. Then my stand-up comedy shows. I'm going to be on stand-up, quite a number of stand-up comedy shows.
Really
Not
nice.
many, but watch out for the next.
Yes, it is very, very bright for you then.
Yeah,
All right, now time for us to give you some beauty tips. Now, if you're not a person who get dull, tired, and dry skin, listen up. Because now, all you need to do now to massage the skin with pawpaw. Yes, go and buy pawpaw. Then you massage your skin with pawpaw. Then you make a scrub by mixing oats and honey along with a little cold milk. Now buy oats, buy honey, and then buy milk. Just buy milk, mix everything together, and use and taste scrub your skin. Apart from that, if you actually wash up with ice cold milk and water to pat dry. So it's different ways for you to actually get rid of the dull, tired, and dry skin, purple, or you use oats and honey and milk.
Which kind of homework we do?
I know, it took plenty.
To a person in the shop.
It took plenty. All right, thanks you bunch, SLK and SACO. Now tell us your Instagram and Twitter.
Thank you. My Instagram handle is Spirit of SACO, SACO, Spirit, you're together, Instagram. And then my Twitter handle is SACO Comedian.
Okay, Spirit.
Spirit, yes.
Not Spirit.
Spirit.
Not
Yes.
Spirit of
Not
SACO.
Spirit.
Spirit.
Spirit of SACO.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's okay.
SL Comedy, SLKOMEDY, SL Comedy, SLK
Twitter.
OMEDY. Same with Twitter,
Facebook.
Instagram. Facebook is Olu Salako.
Snapchat.
Salako. Snapchat, SL Comedy.
FaceTime.
SLK OMEDY.
Snapchat.
Don't ask me for high five.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank
Are you
you
not
for
a
joining
Bado?
us.
No, I'm not
No,
I don't live in
I don't live
Ikorodu.
in Ikorodu. We don't.
It's Badu, Abi.
My sister, you can't even call back.
Okay, all right.
yes.
Thank you so much. Please watch our skit today online on YouTube. This is SACO for YouTube, and then SLK Comedy Skit on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
As we always talk.
To talk about
every bad thing, but make you know what to talk about.
Oh,
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.